sir, man. It ain't Friday, but we here. YouTube, GloYard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown NBA Podcast, members only edition. I apologize to y'all for no show yesterday. It's my fault. I'm having the craziest technical difficulty of all time. So, my screen look a little different because I'm on a whole nother computer, man. So, but the show must go on, y'all. Listen, if you are into NBA content, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning as we get our NBA talk on. So too, if everybody can hit them likes for us today, that'd be much appreciated as well. All right, and also too, if you guys can do us a favor, if you have any questions, any comments, GloYard members, hit that comment section and we'll address those here toward the end of the show. All right, King, let's get to it, man. We got a few things to get to, man, that we didn't get to yesterday, so let's do it. But before we do all that, man, let's go ahead and stop and show some love to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir. All right, King, let's get to it, man. Got some Kawhi Leonard news, man. Summer League is underway. The real Summer League. No, I don't want to disrespect the Summer League, but the real Summer League is underway. And then, man, we got some Kuminga talk, man. Sounds pretty interesting. Man, also somebody else has been tied to the Lakers here, man, over the last 24 hours. So I don't know if you heard. So we're going to get to it, man. So let's go ahead and get into a little bit of a recap of what's been going on in the NBA. All right, man, let's see what we got here, King. So this is what's been going around anyways right here. Breaking news. Your boy Kawhi says the NBA will not make the Kawhi to Raptors trade official until its investigation on Kawhi is complete. So this is what they had to say here, man. Let the folks know what they said here.
Media information, Toronto Raptors Basketball Club. This was on July 9th, 2026. A statement from the Toronto Raptors. It says, regarding our planned trade with the LA Clippers for Kawhi Leonard, the NBA League office informed us that as a result of the ongoing investigation involving the Clippers, we would assume the risk of any potential outcome of the investigation impacting Kawhi. In light of this, we will wait until the league's investigation is complete. The Raptors remain eager to bring Kawhi back to Toronto and look forward to a swift resolution for our players, our organization, and our fans. Raptors.
Well, they said something about Kawhi. Well, the league had told. Well, it's two different stories I've been hearing. It's been kind of flip-floppy. So they supposedly the league told the Raptors about this situation, and they were going to go through with the trade anyway. Kind of waited to the very last minute and said, "No, never mind." But then we're hearing other news that the league did not tell them what the issue was, and they kind of found out in the last minute. So we're hearing that from a couple of reputable people, man, who've been talking about it. But we'll get your thoughts on it, King, man. What's your thoughts on this whole Kawhi to Raptor situation, man?
Well, I'm gonna take it from the horse's mouth or whatever. They said right here in this statement that the league told them, and that they said they would have to take it on the responsibility or whatever, and they said no. So I heard that as well, that the Raptors were thinking about doing it at first, and I'm like, damn, I know y'all love Kawhi and all that, but you willing to take on any responsibilities of what may happen? I was wondering what they were going to do with this whole investigation, because it was a major story, especially to be the first half of last year. It kind of settled off once Kawhi started playing and stayed out of load management. Had a great season last year, but still had to get to the end of that and all. And it felt like the Clippers were just trying to move on before that was done, like, cut ties and say, Kawhi, you're out. We got rid of Paul George, all that stuff, and start over. But the league said, nah, bro, like, we ain't forget about this. And this is kind of funny. Well, not funny in a way, it's ironic, because what's his name, Brandon Ingram and them was getting ready to go to LA, now you go back to Toronto. Like, this is I know the Raptors don't want to take on the responsibility, but you gotta hope that Kawhi can get traded now, bro. Because if he can't get traded, that started a whole nother can of worms. So we'll see, bro. Somebody can get in trouble for this. We already knew that though. And it's just somebody gotta get in trouble for it, and then we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, it was crazy that Toronto got involved in this, and now they have to kind of renege in a way, and that's wild. But we'll see.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, bro, because I've been listening to some folks talk about this. You remember how David Stern was, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Joe Smith trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or signing. For those who don't know, Joe Smith signed with the Toronto Raptors, the Timberwolves years ago, and they signed him for a low deal, but under the table was getting even more money than that.
Mm-hmm.
Try to fit him up under the cap and all that stuff. And so the league found out about it. David Stern hit him with the hand of God, man. They struggled for about 7 years, maybe longer than that.
I mean, that's the reason why Kevin Garnett ain't get a chance to compete for a championship.
Other than 1 year. That was all part of that, bro. Reason why they couldn't get a lot of people, and they draft picks were taken away. Like David Stern didn't play that back in the day. So a lot of people are saying that this is going to be kind of like the situation it was with like Terry Rozier and all them, right? Where they say, we doing this thorough investigation. I think I told you about this. Mm-hmm. They did this thorough investigation, and the league was like, we didn't find anything. And then the feds came in and said, hold on, man, we got all this evidence and all this old stuff, right? So don't worry about it. We'll step in and we'll take care of it. Now you see what the situation they're in. So a lot of people kind of figuring that that your boy Adam Silver was gonna sit here and probably do the same thing with this slow footed, and then also, no, you know what, we're good, we ain't find nothing, and then let it go or whatever, right? But the thing that gets me about Adam Silver is, man, it's situations like this, you know what I'm saying, where when people do have that perception of you as being a soft commissioner compared to David Stern. Like you talk about David Stern all the time. He didn't play that. And you got this perception about you about how soft you are. These are situations like this you need to put your foot down. Now, from what I've been hearing is that the worst that could happen is Kawhi can get his contract arrested. Yeah, his contract voided. That trade gets voided. Ballmer and I think it was Lawrence Frank and somebody else. I think they mentioned they both will be suspended from the team for like a year or whatever. No pay, all that type of stuff. Of course, the Clippers get fined and all that. Draft picks get taken away, so those draft picks that they accumulated will get taken away. And for Kawhi, not only with that void his contract, he could sign with other teams, but they only can sign him for the vet men.
Yeah.
And so that right there would be the hammer of the hand of God right there, right? The hammer of Thor or whatever, right? Like you, hey, I'm not thinking about doing that. I just saw what happened to Kawhi. But how much you willing to bet that it don't go that way?
That's what I was going to ask you. I was going to say, how far do you think it's going to go? If you had to pick right now, what's the result of this? How far do you think it goes?
I think because I was sitting there trying to think about this, bro. I'm trying to think like Adam Silver, and I'm trying to go by your track record. To be honest with you, King, something deep down inside is telling me I don't think anything gonna happen to Kawhi.
So I don't think anything's gonna happen to Kawhi either, and I don't think it could now. I think he waited too long.
I think the worst that would happen is they maybe find the franchise and maybe take a couple of draft picks.
Yes. So I got him. My idea was, I think they're gonna find the Clippers. Price $1 million, right? Like they're gonna have a huge fine. It's gonna be millions because Steve Ballmer can pay money. So the fine that ain't even a big deal. So they're gonna get that.
He got this pocket right now.
Yep. Somebody from the organization getting suspended, right? Not a bunch of people, one person. Somebody got to take
Lawrence Frank
the blame for it. It might be Lawrence Frank where he gets fired or something like that because they're going to a new regime anyway, a new direction completely. So that might end up happening. But somebody gonna get suspended or something like that as well. With Kawhi Leonard, I don't think anything can happen, bro. I know we getting information and all that stuff, but I think David Stern would have had this done already. Like this would have been done earlier.
This would have been done 20 years ago.
Yeah, like as soon as it was talked about, we got this done, so it wouldn't have got to the situation where they could have got away from this or whatever, where this could have happened. Now it's like an ugly situation. Adam Silver again is in where he has to make a decision. I think Kawhi gonna end up back in Toronto. I think that's gonna end up happening.
Yeah, I think either way he's gonna be in Toronto.
I don't think they can do anything with his contract because you can't void what he's made already. Like they've been paying this man because he's been playing. Like you can't take money out of his pocket, and then you can't void his trade completely. Like as far as the first trade, the original, because then Shea don't want MVPs and all that stuff. You feel me? Like that's attached to him. So,
the only way they would void his contract, they had to void out the remainder of his contract.
Yeah, they would void the remainder, and that's
was his 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't think they're going that far. I don't think they're going that far.
He wouldn't play. Like, why would Kawhi play this year then? Bro, sit out the entire year. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's going there. Clippers are going to get. I do think Clippers are going to lose at least a second rounder though. Maybe one, like a second round. I'm gonna say that. But
that's a punishment to you.
I'm not saying it is a punishment. You asking me what I think is gonna happen.
It's gonna make you sweat if I take this one from you.
Would you feel okay or feel like Adam Silver accomplished something if you take away one first round pick? Would you feel like okay, well for one be like
no, I gotta be at least two.
Taking away one? So you think Adam Silver gotta take two? If you take one, you're still not thinking, damn, Adam Silver, you took away one at first round pick?
Well, no, because I think it really would hit their pockets if you take away two.
I agree.
Because each one first round equals. I look at it like this: each first round equals 3 years.
So you trying to hit him in the pocket for 6 years?
Listen, ain't that? Hold on. What did David Stern do to the Timberwolves? He hit them for like 10.
You're right, but I'm just saying with Adam Silver, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just thinking of Adam Silver way. Would one be like, damn? I don't even think he getting one. I'm
thinking what he should do.
Yeah.
You asking me what he will do?
Do you think he even will get one first?
What he should do is do what I just said a minute ago. Take away them 2 picks, right? What he's going to do? I don't think it's going to be that drastic, King. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think a first going to be gone.
Now, Adam Silver come out here and prove us wrong. Like I come on the show, I'm like, damn, I didn't know. I mean, he proved me wrong, right? But like I said, you got track records. The way that this is going, I don't think they want to drag this out until the season starts. They want to get this done so that way people. Because the Raptors had nothing to do with this. So
there's multiple investigations though, ain't it, bro? Ain't it like multiple? Like the NBA got one. Is this attached to like the feds and all too? Ain't it?
No, it's just the NBA.
Just the NBA. Okay. Yeah. It's not like a legal thing.
It's not like no. Okay. So that's why I was saying. Like I think with them, I agree. I forgot who said it, but I agree with them. I kind of said it to myself too. It's going to be. I think we'll probably get an answer in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
You don't want, like I said, the Raptors ain't do nothing wrong.
Nah.
You're holding them up. Like, let me know what I need to do or whatever, so I can. Because now, hey, you done traded Brandon Ingram. I mean, like you just said a minute ago. Let's just say hypothetical, right? Brandon Ingram go back to the Raptors. It's like it's gonna be a little dog connected.
They kind of did something wrong though. They shouldn't have made this trade while I was going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they ain't do nothing wrong, but damn, why you get involved with this? You forgot about Kawhi? They just like, oh, Kawhi done. Bring him back over here. We got him. It's like, nah.
They probably thought that if we get him.
It's over.
Whatever happens, that's on them. Either way, it does fall on the Clippers. Either way, you know what I mean. But yeah, like I said, because either way, if they do void his contract, he could still go to the Raptors. He's just not gonna make that. I don't think they'll pay him $50 million or whatever. So $50 million to pay him.
Here's why I'm thinking. So I'm gonna be surprised if Adam Silver take away one draft pick. Like I said, if he take away one, I'm like, damn, he took away our first. Like I'd be surprised Adam Silver went that far. But here's where I'm thinking something may happen because they canceled the trade, basically. Like they put it on pause, went back on it and said, no, rewind that didn't happen yet. That's why I'm like, something might happen, bro. Because if not, they'd just let it play it out and then still, you feel me, like did the punishment to the Clippers or something like that. Something.
So who put it on pause, the league or the Raptors?
The league put it on pause. The NBA actually said.
Technically, the Raptors put it on pause. The league said you can do it. But whatever falls on Kawhi is going to fall on y'all.
Yes, which means they technically put it on pause. They told him that it's still something going on. Which is
why they waited till the last hour and said, you know what, never mind. No, we're not going to do the trade yet or whatever. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So the league told them something is still involved. They didn't. I feel like if something wasn't going to happen, that's what I'm saying, the league wouldn't even say nothing to the Raptors. They'd have left it alone, told them go ahead.
So you do think something happened?
Because nothing would have happened to Kawhi. Like they're literally telling them something may happen to Kawhi, and the Raptors said, hold up. That's our guy. You feel me? Our franchise savior and all that. But hold up, change that up. I don't want that right now. If it might be a situation, so that's why I'm thinking something might happen, bro.
And on top of that, you know Kawhi fired Uncle Dennis, right? You heard about that? Got a new agent, and
they're going. I think he's going to take. So I think Uncle Dennis going to be the one that's going to take the the blame for Kawhi.
I knew you were gonna say that.
You gotta have your fall guys, bro. You know what it is. Like, it's life.
Well, it's not even just that. If you go back and listen to them talk about this whole situation, who's the one thing they always bring up? Who's the one who was asking for the yachts and the free planes and all that?
That's what I'm saying. If I end up getting in trouble for it, then your name is known. You the guy that's going to take the fall for me. That don't mean that Uncle Dennis and Kawhi, you feel me? Like, that don't mean they're going to not like each other, but somebody, Kawhi not going to take the fall. Why would you let the guy that's bringing in the oil, you feel me, take the fall or whatever like that? Let somebody on the side take the fall so we can still make our money from this oil or whatever like that. So I think Uncle Dennis going to be the one to probably get banned from the league. And bro, you think he cares? Kawhi towards the end of his career. Kawhi got like one more run left. This Toronto run probably last run of Kawhi career. It's probably it.
This is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So Uncle Dennis not like, oh my God, he didn't got what he need.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And plus, he was one of the ones that didn't go to Toronto no more. So he probably done. He probably like, oh, you going back to Toronto? That's good. I'm still here in LA. I'm good. We done now.
Yeah. I feel like it was a reason Kawhi was real adamant about going to Toronto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's gonna be interesting, bro. Like I said, I think we'll get an answer here in the next week or so. Cause they can't drag this on forever, bro. We got to get some type of something.
This Clippers stuff gonna be a crazy 30 for 30, man. If ESPN do it right, man. This golly, bro. That's gonna be get the whole story out with Pablo and all that stuff. This gonna be a crazy 30 for 30. The Clippers and Kawhi, the whole run.
Man, Pablo about to have his own investigative show, bro.
Hell yeah, he do, don't he?
Like he on Dateline or something.
Yeah, he need to have one that far, but he do got his own show though. I think I follow him on YouTube.
Top podcast?
Yeah, he got his own podcast. Like as soon as he left ESPN and did this whole Kawhi thing and all that, he started his own. Like he talked about a whole bunch of stuff, not just the NBA, like a whole bunch of like scandal stuff, but it's mainly sports stuff.
Ooh, okay, Pablo.
Yeah,
I see you out here. All right, can you check this out, man? We got this news right here. So your boy Kuminga, man, is in the news with the Lakers. I don't know if you heard the latest news. Supposedly, the Lakers rejected. The Atlanta Hawks rejected it. Their latest offer. I don't know what it is, but exactly.
He's trying to hold on to that last swap, bro. They don't want to swap that last swap.
Man, yeah. Supposedly, I heard a rumor that it was Dalton Connect and Jared Vanderbilt was in the trade.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a swap, bro. I think they probably try to do both of them with no swap. And they like, no, we want that first round swap.
Hey, you better throw a couple seconds in there or something, bro. I guess. But here's some other options right here, man, that if they don't get Kuminga, Zaire Williams, career averages 8.7 points, 3 rebounds, 1.1 assists. He shot 42% from the field, 32% from 3. What you think about that option?
No.
Whoa. You want to think about it first and then?
Nah, you need players. If you're going to have somebody to take Kuminga's spot, somebody got to help you offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he more on the defensive side.
Yep.
My guy Achi Abaji, man. I thought this dude was gonna be a monster. He came into the league, man. Shout out to Jay. His career averages 7.2 points, 2.7 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 44% from the field, 33% from 3.
I mean, nothing. Not getting Kuminga is a failure in my eyes, but man, I guess I tried Achi for the low pause because I do think Achi got a piece of his game that can get better with a Luka Doncic around him and all, kind of like a Dorian Finney-Smith and all that type of stuff around him.
Achi killed me with his consistency though, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna be that dude, but he might be you feel me, catch and shoot guy. If you just say, hey, bro, that's you feel me? That's what you're gonna do, catch and shoot completely. You gotta, that's what I'm saying. Like Dodo got in the corner and they said, feel me, go shoot that ball in that corner real quick, and you're gonna catch that ball and beat on that weak side. He might be able to do that, but again, I don't want him instead of Kuminga if I was the Lakers. But man, I'd rather take a chance on him.
Take a chance on him. What about him, King? Your boy Bruce Brown, man.
Yeah, that's a good pickup.
He's another option. His career averages 8.7 points, 4.2 rebounds, 2.4 assists. He shot 47%, or should I say 48 pretty much percent from the field and 34% from 3.
Yeah, I like that pickup.
I like Bruce Brown.
Yeah, that's not it's not the greatest again, but it's a good pickup. I like to see times out there with Luke out there with him and Quentin Grimes at the same time. That'll be decent.
So this is my thing with these guys that we naming off. I don't want nobody to think when we read their stats off, because people look at the stats and say, "Oh, he bad." For example, Bruce Brown. It's little tangible things that Bruce Brown does that help a team. We saw it there in Denver, right? Same thing with the two guys before him, IG and Zaire, right? These guys do certain things that they do that bring a certain intangible. The one thing that I want for their team is consistency. Of course, I'm not saying you got to go out there and give me a consistent 15. Nobody asked you to do that. But those little bitty intangible things, like a T-Move version of what's the boy name for New York? I'm blanking. Josh Hart.
Yep.
Like, Josh Hart does those little bitty things, bro, that keep the team. It's like that glue guy that keeps the team.
You need your Draymond Green, bro, in this day and age. You need your Draymond Green. That's what every team need now.
And for these guys, like Archie is, I think, like 6'5", Bruce Brown more 6'4", Zaire, I want to say, is
Bruce
6'6",
Brown plays taller though.
No, he got long arms.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I think that's kind of athleticism is what they need, bro. But they do need some guys like Bruce Brown and like all these guys that I just named off. They can defend, right? So that helps them out in a certain way too.
None of these guys that are going to take Kuminga's spot check all the boxes. So it's about if you're going to get a guy instead of him, how many of the boxes can he check? And like a Bruce Brown can shoot the three. I feel like if you get him wide open shots, I feel like he can play
make a little bit too.
Yeah, and do all that type of stuff. His issue is the athleticism. You feel me? Like you wouldn't be getting much more athletically inclined if you got a Bruce Brown on your team. So like I said, it's about you got to go down the line and be like a scout and do your checks and be like, hey, does he have this, and this? And so I'm saying, like, Bruce Brown, a good pickup. He wouldn't fit the hole as well as Kuminga, but nice pickup.
Okay, you think that's a nice pickup? What about this for Hurricane? Your boy Thibault, man. Remember, he was out last year. He was out all last year.
I feel like he keep getting banged up, don't he now?
Yeah. And Thibault's shooting has been kind of
up and down.
Yeah.
I like to see him with Luka, though. I like to see him with Luka, though. He's still shooting over like 35% now, and that's in a hurt year. And then before that, I think he shot over 36 that 1 year. So I like to see him with Luka. He's a little more athletic than a Bruce Brown and all that as well. Defense,
he's taller too.
Yeah, taller. And he wanted to play with Luka before too. So
yeah, remember Dallas almost got him.
Yeah, I think Thibault, if he can stay healthy, he could look for him as well.
So the name that I'm hearing attached also too, I don't know if you saw, he was at Summer League. Your guy Peyton Watson.
Get it done, bro. I done told you, get it.
So that's the rumor going around right now, is that he was at Summer League, and I think he has not hung out, but he was went over there. He was talking to your boy Rob Pelinka and all them. So
we're going from Denver to LA, huh? From Joker to Luka, he trying to.
We'll see how that go, man. Because I'm just still surprised nobody picked him up.
That money, bro,
right now. Yeah,
it's that being a restricted free agent and that money, that in between guy. It's difficult.
Peyton Watson is closer to like that Herb Jones just type player
that's
that we've been talking about.
And I think that's why I'm saying that's another. You just said that name. If LA ended up getting like a Peyton Watson, that's one of those names. I'm like, all right, Rob Pelinka. Okay,
and he started too.
You went and got him for the low and all that. You got a Peyton Watson, and when nobody's paying attention to him to get him on his team, yeah, I like that move. That'd be a great move actually. And he can do a little score. Like that's a great move if they can get Peyton Watson. They get Peyton Watson. That one move, I told you, like I think certain people got a little bit of stuff, and I don't think people paying attention to it. I think Peyton Watson do a little bit of everything with that one move, but that seriously could be that Bruce Brown type move for the Denver Nuggets and all. You feel what I'm saying? Like that really could be a move. That like I'm talking about a serious move. People look at it at the end of the year and say, "Damn, Rob Pelinka got Peyton Watson. That was crazy." So I'm absolutely.
Who you want out of Peyton Watson and Kuminga?
Peyton Watson.
I agree. Now, if you had to call it right now, who the Lakers get?
Kuminga.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Kuminga.
Because my thing is, if Kuminga don't do the sign and trade, well, he's not. It sounds like it's not up to him. Atlanta wants certain things from the Lakers or whatever. But if you don't get the sign and trade done, there ain't a lot of teams out there with money like that. So you're gonna probably end up taking a low contract. And so We want to see how this go, man. Like I said, all these guys and these agents and these
He a free
GM
agent,
and
right?
front office. Yeah, restricted free agent. No, he's a
no, you're regular. He unrestricted. Yeah, I would. So you know what I'm doing? Know what the Lakers should do if I'm Rob Pelinka, and I'm not even like, wait. This dude, he'll come to you. I'm being dead serious. Ain't nobody yelling. Don't do nothing. They already overpaid 2 dudes. Ain't nobody yelling for Kuminga, right? Let Kuminga come get this 1-year contract real quick.
Yeah, because I think I asked you that on the last show.
Let him come get this 1 year for like 10 mil real quick, bro, and be like, whoa, what?
Who have you heard his name attached to? Other than
nobody. So let him wait. If he's an unrestricted free agent, let him wait, and then we'll give him the rest of our money. That little bit of whatever we can give him for 1 year, and then go prove himself. I think Kuminga's going to be there for the low.
You said 1 year, how much?
Like 10 mil.
Guess what? You know what the Lakers were offering?
What's that?
2 for 10. I mean 2 for 20.
That's what I don't think he want the 2. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he want years. He wants years of his money included. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's not getting money, he don't want to take years. He want to get to a point where somebody gonna pay him money. Or he gonna take like $10 million, bro. At the end of the day, it's gonna be Kuminga for 10. I just don't. I hate going for these players, bro. Where you got to say what if. I just hate getting so many of these. Like Peyton Watson, I know people keep saying that name. I just think Peyton Watson more in the upswing. Like I'm seeing a development. I know what's about. Like I'm watching what's about to happen. On Kuminga though, I don't know what Kuminga is. You feel me? It's another one of those. Has Kuminga plateaued? You feel me? Is this what Kuminga going to be? Is he going to get to another level? Is he going to stay healthy? You feel me? Does he really want to play for something, or is he happy he just got his stuff in Golden State? I don't know. And that's the thing with the Lakers and all. Like you don't want to keep building your team, and you got a superstar that's in the prime of his career wanting to win a championship, and keep getting players where it's like, what if? Why I got to keep worrying about? Oh, is he going to be this? Is he going to be this? I don't like that.
I agree, which is why I was saying, Peyton Watson is a better defender than Kuminga. They're about the same size, and he's a better shooter than Kuminga. Now, Kuminga's more athletic and all that stuff, but, a lot of stuff that they need right now as far as the defense and length on the wings, a guy who can also shoot, it gives you all that, man. And he got a little bit of a kind of a wiggle in this game. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm with you. If they can get Peyton Watson, I think that'll be a nice little offseason for the Lakers, man, in my opinion.
Yeah, that might be that's like a big 3. Without him being considered a big 3, really, Kessler taking the money, but your big 3 is Austin Reeves, Peyton Watson, and Luka Doncic. Go get it done.
All right, man. Speaking of getting it done, man, check this out, King. We got our summer league going right now. So the top first 4 picks of the draft are off to a hot start, King. I don't know if you saw any of the games yesterday. Caleb Wilson went off yesterday, 35, 5, and 7.
I saw the one when Darren Peterson went against AJ.
I mean, you were texting on there and there. The Caleb Wilson one, man, that was fire too. AJ DeBonce got you 27, 7, and 2. Darren Peterson got you 24, 3, and 3, and then of course Cam Boozer got you 23, 6, and 4. So who been more impressive so far, man?
I'm still going with D. Peterson, my guy. I actually like that Utah Wizards game. The Wizards came out early. Felt like they had more talent around the AJ. AJ was doing stuff. AJ got little things in this game. Like he a number 1 pick. This, I don't want to say it reminds me. He got a Carmelo to him in the game. I'm not a Melo. How do I say this? It's not a bad thing, but I don't think he's gonna be the best player in the draft because I don't know if he's gonna do everything like to the highest level. But we'll see. I know he's gonna try to get buckets and all that. That foul baiting was disgusting. I hated that, AJ. Like, stop that. And you said his favorite player was Shea and all that. I was like, bro, that's nasty. And I'm like, the league
he already got called out already.
Where you doing that, and we got the new players trying. Stop that, man. Let's not.
You ain't even played a formal NBA basketball game yet. You already foul baiting.
Wilson looked like he's gonna be a shooter. Shout out to my guy up there being a shooter. Cam Boozer, like, he's gonna just be reliable. I talked about him like Zebo or his dad. And but Peterson though, bro. Offensively, defense. I know he ended up like 7 fouls or something like that at the end of the game, but
9.
At one point he had the dude that was playing him and all damn near with 9 fouls at half and all that. I was like, golly, like he was just at first I felt like he was shooting shots and he was missing, and then he just started attacking them dudes, and it was like, all right, let's go get to the paint and all that. They can't stop me. So I'm still impressed by Peterson, but in general, Like all 4 of these dudes nice. I don't have to apologies to questioning if the draft gonna be good and all that stuff again. I can already apologize already. It's this might be a nice draft again. And I remember them saying at the top, a couple guys might be better than the Cooper Flag. I ain't going that far, but after watching now, I see why I see why some dudes were saying that. Shout out to Jamal Mashburn. They gave him hell and all when he was saying that type of stuff and all. Like, yeah, these dudes gonna be nice. Shout out to the league.
I'm about to surprise you with my pick here.
Uh-oh.
I know people gonna say Caleb Wilson because of 35, which he just got hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
pulled up. He pulled up from the goddamn from the parking lot hitting. Cam Boozer, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, now my thought of him, you know what I'm saying, from what I kind of seen him like little highlights and all that type of stuff. I seen him a little bit in was it Utah's summer league. From a little bit I saw, I thought I think you said it. I thought he's gonna be just kind of like a, you know, no, I can't say that guy name. They're like, he being disrespectful. Like a below the basket. Well, I was gonna say like a Mecca Okafor. You know what I'm saying? Like not Mecca Okafor. What's the dude name? Okafor, the one that went to the 76ers.
Jaleel Okafor. Damn.
Thank you, Jaleel Okafor. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. I apologize. Shout out to Emeka. That's what I kind of had my vision of. Like he's some kind of below the basket guy. He plays around the rim. So from what it looked like in this summer league so far, Duke didn't let him do a lot of stuff. Now he was still player of the year, double figures, all that stuff, double doubles and all that. Bro, what he's showing me right now in the summer league, he can do a lot more than what they showed at Duke or whatever, right? I'm really impressed by him. At first, I'm like, man, he got him as number 3 in the draft. I'm like, so now, like I said, I've been watching him. It's like, okay, this kid's impressing me, especially in this game right here when he went up against Wilson. Like he had no fear in his heart going up against him, right? They were guarding each other and all that type of stuff, right? The way, like I said, the way he kind of make from the top of the key and all that type of stuff, a little bit. He's hit guys off backdoor cuts and stuff, and he does like those little bitty things that you can't see on the stat sheet too, man. Like he got that certain intangible that can like help a team elevate a team, right? I'm not saying he's gonna be the best player in the league and nothing like that, but you always have those certain players. It's like, okay, you put him on a team, he adds to the team. You know what I'm saying? He helps in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that's what he can do, man. And like I said, I've been watching the kid, man. He got a better jump shot than I thought he did. I didn't think he could shoot threes and all that stuff. He damn near walking into threes like he Dirk out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Carlos Boozer or Zach Randolph in a new NBA, bro.
Like they did a fusion technique. Remember, Carlos used to hit that little elbow jump shot from like 17 to 18 out over the head. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a little bit of that in his game, bro. And like I said, probably a tad bit more athletic than his dad. Got a little wiggle to his game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not like nothing that's gonna like wow you or nothing, but you know he got a little something to him, man. Like I said, bro, the first 4 I've been impressed so far here in summer league. Like we seen Darren Peterson the first 2 games he played in Utah summer league. I think AJ coming down doing what he did, man. He heard all the chatter from what Peterson was doing. Cause remember, everybody was like, "Oh man, see, we should have picked Peterson first." Like, damn, let AJ play first. We ain't seen him play yet. Yeah,
Peterson ain't scoring the 20 yet, though, has he?
Nope. 20 was it 28, 25, and now 24.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, they're gonna be nice. It's just I'm now at a point. I'm just really, I think I'm thinking to myself, well, I think will be the better 2-way factor. You feel me? And that's why I probably went with Darren Peterson. I'm like, I think it's 2-way factor that what separates them. But these guys gonna be the top 3 picks for sure gonna be all stars. But the way CJ Wilson looking too, like, so yeah. The features
definitely
Braun
Lee. The first 3 guys whose teams I was really gonna keep an eye on. I might check out Cam and see what he's doing over there with Memphis or whatever. I know Memphis right now, they kind of built more for a rebuild. The other teams are kind of built to accumulate young talent and put it together and hope it clicks.
Truthfully, Cam Boozer is set up to be a rookie of the year. The way his team is. If he can get Memphis to do anything, like the rest of the guys got help. Like
he got and they got a couple guys now on that team that they can kind of look forward to for the future. Remember Coward and Cam Boozer. Coward been looking nice too, man. So
they better go back to grit and grind, I think, bro.
I mean, shoot, we got the Nas over there. No, who over there?
No, Nas Reed went
No,
to Charlotte, right?
damn, who over there? That's Beef Stew. Beef Stew is over there.
Yep. Beef Stew, yep.
Yeah, so he gonna definitely help out Cam. I mean, Cam Bouger a lot, bro. Like, like I said, man, I didn't watch these guys in college and nothing like that, man. Cause my pops, I was over my pops' house yesterday, and him and his one of his boys asked me all these questions. I was like, man, cause we was watching the summer league game at his house, and he was like, man, do you know anything about these guys? Like, nah, not really. I said, I'm learning just like y'all learning right now. I said, I've been watching the Utah and the California summer league and all that stuff. I'm learning as I go. And from what I seen from some of these guys, man, it's not even just these guys, man. Old boy from Philly, Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be nice too, Ken.
Mavericks, power forward.
Yeah,
that dude look like he might actually be something. Like I'm like, damn,
he gonna be
up. They got him late, and I'm like, not late, but you feel me, like later.
Later first. Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, bro, like you might not be a role player. You might actually be a guy.
They could build around him.
Yeah, like him and Coop. Yeah, he actually might. I'm like, damn, I didn't. If you got players that low where you getting players and they like, that's crazy. This draft really might.
Bro, I told you that's that Majah. He pay attention to the draft, bro. They evaluate the talent and stuff. Him and old boy from the GM.
Yes, I respect Masai and all that stuff for doing his job, but I'm just saying, as far as general the draft, like they were saying, if you got to the 9th, 10th pick and all that stuff, and you still would pick franchise guys. You feel like, and you able to just pick him, say that's the best player on the list still. He gonna be a franchise guy still. That's a good ass draft,
bro. There's one guy you ain't even mentioned here too. That rookie over there in Golden State. My pops talked about him yesterday.
I mean, I always worry when a rookie on Golden State though.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that boy, he different though. I didn't think he was that athletic. I kind of thought he was just like, a little tall guy, can shoot or whatever. Bro, this dude is athletic as hell, bro. Can shoot, can put the ball on the floor. The dude had a game where he shot 100%. And I ain't talking about like 4 for 4. Yeah. He shot 4 for 4 from 3. That was just for 3 alone or whatever. That dude nice. I thought he was one of them guys because he kind of arrogant a little bit. And people kind of talking about like, he arrogant, da. So I'm thinking like, man, let me see what this dude talking about. I watched the game. His first game was against who did he play against first? I'm blanking. I had it. It's in the California summer league. I watched that first game. Was it Brooklyn? I can't remember. But yeah, he looked good in that game. That's the game he shot 100%. And I'm like, okay. Didn't think nothing of it. Then I saw his second game. I'm like, oh, this dude kind of nice. Then watched that game against the Mavericks. I'm like, yo, okay. He sold me, bro. Because like I said, he's one of them guys. I was like, he doing a lot of talking. People kind of saying certain things about him. People kind of thought that they should have traded that pick and all that stuff. And he looking like it might have been a good pickup for them, man. But yeah, that young dude is nice. He different. Dude tall. I think like 6'8".
All I see is Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James. Get the hell out of my league. That's how I feel, bro. At this point, like I'm like, it's starting to get to that point. I'm like, yo, let's move. Let's move it on. You can get out the league now. We got the future. It's happening, and you guys can get out of here now. We appreciate your services. Go retire and go to somewhere and go chill, Cancun, whatever you want to go.
So in other words, you saying there should not be any reason why we should be highlighting some of these young guys?
No, it's about that time, bro. We started doing it last year. You see the league started getting eyes and all that stuff as far as the viewership and all that stuff. It's about time. Like let's move forward. Like I know it's gonna be an interesting story with the LeBron James thing. I understand it. Like LeBron gets his farewell. I don't care what nobody says. Like I'll go against anybody that claims LeBron shouldn't get a farewell. That's just hating. LeBron deserves his farewell. It's gonna be a story of him leaving and all that. I understand that. After that though, let's get everybody out the league, bro. Like I'm done. Bye. We can start making guys retire. Force them to retire. If Kawhi contract messed up, retire. You feel me? KD, you can't get to Detroit. Retire. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm serious,
man. Don't go to Detroit. So that means you need to retire then.
Yeah, retire. You feel me? Like Steph Curry, y'all can't play Steve Kerr still here. Retire. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's just be done, bro. Let's get it over, man. I'm done. I'm done with these guys.
Hey, this is a wild little summer league, man.
Any of them guys are named top 10 players still?
Oh, name again. Who'd you say?
I said LeBron, KD, Kawhi, and Steph.
Damn it, you don't have any top 10 questions.
They not.
You said no. Well, we'll just go with your answer then.
They're not top 10. Steph better than Jalen Brunson?
Not right now.
I know all the time he better. We talking about right this second. Is Steph Curry better than Jalen Brunson?
No. I got to clarify that because have some folks
you're right.
You said he got 3-4 rebounds.
Right this second,
right
though,
now,
Steph Curry better than Jalen Brunson?
No.
Then he's not a top. They're not top. None of them top 10 players anymore, bro.
So we're going off legacy. I got you.
Legacy.
All right, man. We can turn the page here, man. Let's go ahead and show it real quick, man, before we get to the questions and comments. Let's show some love to the merch.
BTP, y'all.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are interested, I should say, in the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box below. Click on that link down in the description box below. Check out the merch of the channel. Members, you already know you get that permanent discounts for anything that you buy. No matter how many times you use it, you can use it as many times as you want. Permanent discount. So go ahead, scroll on down to the description box, click on that link, and check out the site, y'all. All right, King, let's go ahead and get to these questions and comments, man. We can call it a night.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
I'm about to pull up the DDP with $200, see what he can get for me. But first up, we got rugs in the house.
You get socks included.
Better have socks, bro. Yeah, it's Queen. I love funny socks and all that stuff, bro. The start of the night, but it's our guy Rugs. Either name you want. He says, "Morning, gents." You probably were here earlier, Rugs. It's a night now, but a long time. These pinch kids have me running around all summer. I caught the Mavs Summer League game. Big takeaway is Rez has hands. Finally, a big that can grab a rebound. Yeah.
Whoa. Hold on now. We had the wide power. Don't do that, bro.
Don't forget about Maxi Kleber.
The GOAT.
Big J said, "What's up?" Yeah, Mojo can play. Yeah. These rookies, man. God damn, these rookies nice. But I'm like all the rookies just in general between the last 2 years. We just like created a league again they had a fantasy draft between the last 2 years, and I was like, throw these guys in there. Ruggs also says, "I like what Larry showed game one. He looks like he can run an offense. He just has to get used to the size, speed, and skill. Red's already a dude. I'm more focused on Larry and his trajectory." And he also said, "Yak Sal looks super tough. I know he is 23, but he looked like he could be in the running for Rookie of the Year, especially when he starts. If Draymond goes to Cleveland, he kind of looked like Michael Beasley." You think it's going to be a runaway Rookie of the Year? Be like a legendary Rookie of the Year run? How you think it's going to be?
I thought you were saying somebody going to run away with it.
Yeah. I meant, Matt, do you think somebody going to run away with it in the season, or you think it's going to be a legendary
Listen, the top 4 picks went to bad teams that are kind of on the uptick.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
So you think it's going to be a legendary run?
This might be a more competitive year. You know what I'm saying? We might have 3 or 4 guys legit in the running this year.
So how about I say this to you, though, because of how play style is and all. They're not going to worry about wins and losses this year, though, as far as saying that you got a better team because you winning. So what I mean by that, say like AJ playing for the Wizards, say the Wizards have a good year this year. They're not going to, I guess, they're deduct points from AJ because he on a good team like they did for what's the name last year as far as Con Knuckle, and saying he was on a good team and he can't really. So we'll see. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one too, though, bro. It should be.
Yeah, it should be. I agree. But yeah, man. Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys for another episode. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, like I said, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We didn't do it yesterday because I had technical difficulty yesterday. So we definitely appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys, of course. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join us here. We'll be back here on Monday, man, for more NBA talk. Also, too, if you guys can do us a favor, hit them likes as well. The likes help out in more ways than you know. And also, too, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, just like BJ and Ruggs here, hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button and join us here, man. We have our shows dedicated on Fridays, strictly for the members, and also other perks come with it as well. All right. And also, too, if you guys can do me a favor, follow me, Big J, BA, and Cuz on Cuz We Geeked. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving the movies and the television. We had a show this morning, man. We had a topic talking about toxicity in the geek community right now. Not just around Marvel and all that stuff, but just everything. Because I know there's starting to be some toxic people around the Odyssey. So we had that conversation today, man. Pretty interesting conversation. Talked a little bit about X-Men 97, episode 4. We're going to get ready for that next episode on Wednesday. So we'll talk about that for next Saturday. But we'll talk about Game of Thrones on Tuesday episode. I'm sorry, I keep saying Game of Thrones. House of Dragons on Tuesday, episode 4. I think we're on episode 4 now. So yeah, we'll talk about that on Tuesday. But we'll talk about X-Men 97, episode 5 on next Saturday. So you can join us for those conversations. You know, I said DC, Marvel, Star Wars, stuff like that, man. We talk about all that over there on Cuz We Geeked. Kings or anything else I'm forgetting?
Share, and more share, guys. Y'all know the routine by now. A like is the same as a share. Also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. Call us the best writers in the blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We'll have a recap show, a review show of the week tomorrow as far as everything that's happened, and a preview of Saturday Night Main Event, which happens next weekend. And then we have watch-along shows on Discord all throughout the week. So if you need to, if you can't watch wrestling on TV or Netflix or any streaming service, come on over there, be a subscriber to the channel. You get access over there. And yeah, that's it. Also, you can talk to us on YouTube. We have shows over there as well sometimes for watch-alongs. But that's it. Come on over there. Help us out with our goals if you like that type of stuff. And we'll see y'all over here again on Monday.
Yes, sir. Like you said, we'll be back here on Monday, y'all, to talk about more NBA content. So join us here, man. Hit that subscribe button. Don't matter what team you root for, man. We talk about all things NBA. So until then, we'll see you guys here on Monday. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and crown, man. Listen, Kawhi is going to end up going to the San Antonio Spurs, and I think he's going to sign a Alex Rodriguez contract, King.